Hey friends, right now I'm not gonna do any recipes. I just want to talk to y'all. My son Bobby called me one day and said, Mama, why are you not doing cooking videos on your YouTube channel? And I said, good question, son, I don't know. So I took his advice. And I thought, well, I don't know if anybody will be interested or not. Well, y'all have just blown me away with the response to those little videos that I'm doing for YouTube. It's been incredible. So I want to thank y'all so much for being a part of these. And the reason I know it's been so well accepted is because y'all contact me. Y'all text me or just some way. But some people actually get in touch with me through the mail. And that just makes me so very happy that I'm able to come in and be with y'all during this time that, we're all kind of stuck at home. I know Georgia restaurants were given permission to open on Monday, this coming Monday here, but I'm not. I think it's just a little too early. I don't want to take any chances with anybody's health. So I'm not going to open back up yet. But anyway, Eddie brought in the mail and handed me a pretty card, a beautiful card of a hummingbird. I love birds. And this was from one of my neighbors out here on Wilmington Island. And she just said, I recently discovered your quarantine cooking videos on YouTube, and I just want to thank you for sharing your time with us. And the whole community and the country, she knows, is just gonna love it. So I thought, how sweet to take time to go buy a card and to mail it to me. Now this next one, y'all, this one just took my heart out and squeezed it. This is from Tucker Bavard, B-O-V-A-R-D, from Westchester, Pennsylvania. It's this young boy that's 14 years old, and look at this. Look at this. That precious child tells me that he just wanted to write and let me know how much he loves the videos. And he said, I've been watching you for as long as I can remember. That he and his grandmother just love making the recipes. In fact, he said, my grandma is probably your biggest fan. She even has one of your kettles. So this is just so sweet, Tucker. So sweet. You and my oldest grandson are about the same age. And Tucker goes on to tell me that he and his grandmother just made the peach cobbler recipe. And he said, it's the best peach cobbler I've ever eaten. So listen to this. You really make my days happier when I am feeling down. I just turn on one of your videos. So I wanted to ask you a few questions. What is your favorite recipe that you have ever made? Oh, Tucker, you can't ask a fat girl that, you know it's many of them. So many, Tucker. What is your favorite family recipes? Oh my goodness. So many. Bobby's goulash. Jamie loves my fried pork chops. It's just, that's hard to pinpoint too. And my boys never were real picky. They were good eaters. And your next question is, what is the thing that you made with your was your favorite thing that you made with your grandmother? Well, that's so easy to answer, Tucker, because that was my daddy's favorite meal in the whole wide world. And that dish was chicken and dumplings. And both my mother and my grandmother would make them for Daddy. And we lost Daddy when he was just 40 years old. So I never had the opportunity to learn to make them while he was living. But I asked my grandmother after he passed away, I said, please, Grandmama, teach me how to make those chicken and dumplings that my daddy loved so much. So definitely, hands down, that was the recipe. And he said, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and feel free to write back. I'm not real good about picking up pen and paper, Tucker, but just know I love you and I love receiving your handwritten letter. And I'm sending you love and best dishes, honey, from me to you. How sweet is that? I love hearing from young people. And I got a question the other day from Kathy Swan. And she wants to know, why was the old wooden biscuit bowls never washed? Well, I don't know if y'all are familiar with these wooden dough bowls that our grandmothers would keep in their pie safe. And they would pull the drawer open, put their flour in their wooden bowl, and they would make their biscuits. And when they got through, they just shut the drawer back until the next time to make biscuits. And the only thing that I can think of would be that washing that wonderful old dough board, that it would pull the awls out of it and cause it to crack. So you want those awls to stay in that wood. And you know, if you get it really messed up with the buttermilk or milk, you put too much and it gets gloppy in, you can just take a rag and just kind of wipe it out. But that's the best reason I can come up with, and to me, that one makes sense, Kathy. Thank you so much for the question. I think I may have to save, do I have time for one more, Eddie? Mm-hmm. Okay, yay. Eddie said, I have time for one more. And this one comes from Carol Brousset. It sounds like it might be a little French, so I don't know. All right. Okay, she writes me that your YouTube quarantine videos have been so enjoyable and such a refreshing diversion for me. I would like the opportunity to express my thanks and appreciation to her. She was wanting my email address so she could correspond with me. Well, I got this, Carol, and thank you so much. That just makes me so very happy to know that in some small, insignificant way, I'm helping make quarantine time a little easier. Got time for one more, Eddie?
Yes, one more.
One more. And then I'll have to save the others for another day. All right, let's see what this one is. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is a blast from the past. It's my first time reading it. And this is from Darlene Padalivo, I think. Anyway, she goes on and says, I graduated from AHS in 1966. Well, I graduated in 65, so she was a year behind me. You were and still are an awesome cheerleader. everybody is enjoying your YouTube specials during this strange season that we're in. A forever friend. She works for Blue Buffalo Dog Food, and now she lives in Brunswick. And she said, wow, Albany looks good in the rearview mirror. You are too funny, Dolly. And she goes on to say, love you and your precious family. Well, thank you so much, Dolly. So, us high schoolers just live right down the road from each other. If you ever come to Savannah and come to the Lady and Sons or Paula Deen's Creek House, you'll have to let me know so I can run in and see you. So thank you. Thank you for the sweet things that you said. And I want to thank all of y'all out there. And I've got some more things that I'd love to talk with y'all about, but Eddie said I'm out of time now. So we'll do this again another time. Thank y'all so much. Oh. And speaking of videos, if y'all want to see something funny, watch my friend Leslie. How can they find him, Eddie?
Leslie Jordan, you can find.
Leslie Jordan.
He's got Instagram, he's got YouTube.
He's got Instagram,
like
he's got YouTube. Eddie said, just like me. He is the cutest thing. He started on Will and Grace, and he's about that tall, and he's real Southern. Much more Southern than me. His accent's much stronger. But y'all catch his videos, because that's one of the cutest little old men you'll ever see. And maybe, can we put up the picture that we made that day with Leslie and me at the Lady and Sons restaurant, Eddie?
Yeah, I'll have to ask Kenzie.
Oh, yay. And I'll try to put up a picture. But Leslie, you are one precious little bug's ear. And you just keep on doing those videos, honey. Keep making us laugh. Love and best dishes, y'all.